All right. Hey guys, we are live. We are live. Welcome as you come in. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Let's go. Fall right. So, yes, welcome back. I'm a little bit, I don't know if the lighting. Favorite place. Hi, welcome. Just setting up. I'm setting up, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Welcome. Oh. Favorite place. Yes, guys, welcome. I'm just trying to make sure my lighting is lighting, guys. Is let me know if you guys struggle with proper lighting. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. So today I'm going to talk about Let me just make sure that we are good. Yes, guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Miss Bailey. So today we are talking about one of the favorite topics, how to make money from your skills. So whatever that you're an expert in, learn to make money from it. So I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can make money from your skill. So welcome, welcome. Are you left? So welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me just go ahead and set the expectation and remove some of these people that don't need to be here. So yes, so today I will be talking about how to monetize your skill. So I have talked about the different ways that you can understand what is your content, how you can make sure that you understand what is content, how to be consistent, how to build a community, how to level up your creativity, and how to collaborate. So if you're new to my channel, welcome here and thank you so much for joining. So again, my name is Miss Bailey. So thank you guys for coming in. As you come in, you can drop a comment as to where you're joining from, where you're watching from, and that way I can know who is watching my content, who is following me, and what is it that you need help with in terms of content, being consistent, as well as how can you build a community so you can have people to support you, people that can support your cause or buy your ebook or buy your, if you're a chef, book your service, if you're a cook, who can you sell your food to in terms of, if you do a catering business, who can you turn your subscribers into customers? So that is very, very important. So we will talk about that shortly. So this is my theme song, guys. So enjoy the music as you're coming. Right where you come. Yes, so the kingdom within, once that kingdom activates, you will be able to create and know what your value proposition is. Okay, so today what I'm doing is to talk about the 5 favorite ways, or the 5 ways that you can create and monetize. Okay, so if you have a talent, all right, make sure that you can turn that talent into an ebook. You can create a journal. I've created an ebook about my YouTube journey. So you can create an ebook. If you don't know what to write in the ebook, whatever you're good at, make an outline, or you can use AI to give you an outline of something. So if you're an artist and you like to draw, like if you want to make smiley faces like this. This is a smiley face pillow. Somebody created this, okay? So if you're an artist, if you like to draw flowers, so this has flowers on it, and you want to put it on Etsy. So if you're good at artwork, You can sell these little templates on Etsy and create passive income. So again, digital products. So your digital products, you're able to create passive income from your digital products. And digital products is a form of ebook. Your ebook can be an outline, a guide. So it can be in a form of a PDF where someone can download that PDF from your YouTube page, from your TikTok page, from your IG page. They can download that. It could be just 5 bullet points or an ebook. If it's a guide, you can make it to be 5 bullet points. If it is an ebook, it could be 5 pages. Make an introduction. Or you can ask ChatGTP to give you the definition of an ebook and outline the ebook, but it will ask you what skills do you have? What are you passionate about? And then it will give you an outline, and then you can go back and forth and ask ChatGTP to build out your ebook, okay? Or if it's a journal, it's more personal. So you can make a prior journal, you can make a daily routine journal, you could make a baby journal. You could create different templates. If you're a teacher, you can actually sell your lesson plans. Not specific to your school, but you can create a lesson plan for new teachers. What they need to have in their lesson plan if they are teaching kindergarten or they just wanting to have like a daycare. So many different ideas. So that way, if it's a digital product, you can package your knowledge into something downloadable. So somebody can click on a link and they can download it. All right. So if it's something, as I mentioned, if you are a barber, hairstylist, you can make a guide for beginners, a new guide for beginners. If you're a content creator, have a YouTube channel, and you have built out your channel and have gotten subscribers, you should be able to make sure that you create a guide for new YouTubers to follow, a template. You can create that and monetize it. Also, if you are a coach, then you can actually create more high valued content. Okay? So coaching, consulting. So let's say a coach or a mentor, someone wants to break into the insurance industry, because I can speak on that. Okay? Someone wants to break into the insurance industry, you can give them ideas and tips how to get licensed, how to make sure they can also pass their state board exam. After they pass their state board exam, how to get licensed. And because after you pass the state board exam, there is a process for you to make sure that you apply for your license. Okay? So just passing the exam alone does not give you the option to break into the insurance industry, because you still need to go through certain different process. So as an insurance agent, I can make a guide for a new insurance agent that would like to break into that industry. So licensing, make sure that you follow the process. After you have gotten your license, what is the next step? which insurance companies that you need to apply to so you can get a job. So whether you want to apply to the insurance company directly or you would like to work for a third party, which is seasonal and so forth. But a licensed health insurance agent, you will always have work. If you're a realtor, is the same thing because you can rent properties, you can sell properties, and so many different ways. It's very, very broad. But I'm not a realtor, so but I can speak on it's a similarity. As a licensed insurance agent, I can speak on that because I do have an insurance license. I can speak on financial products and so forth because I have that authority to speak on that. Okay? So I can share with new people that would like to break into the industry because I've been a licensed agent since 2009. So I have over 10 years of experience under my belt. So I know exactly the process in for that industry. Okay? So let's go. So I've given you two options so far. So we're going to talk about the 5 options. First option, you can create a digital product. Okay? And digital product is something that is downloadable. Coaching, where you can actually mentor a person to either improve their career, get their first job, share ideas, help them with their strengths and weakness. Okay? So you can offer one-on-one coaching. So on my website, which I need to redo my website, I pretty much let people know what they need to do there. So they can go to my website, download my ebook for my YouTube. Because, yes, thank you for the heart. And they can also book a one-on-one session and speak with me. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, one thing with YouTube, respect the guidelines, guys, because this is a teaching moment. I've been on the social media platform for some time now, and it's time for me to teach and it's time for me to share information because I'm building a community. So if you're not here for the growth, go to another live stream. We have millions and millions of people on the platform. So you have millions of people on TikTok, you have millions of people on YouTube. Go over there, okay? So your your comments, if it's not about regarding how to make money, then go to a channel where you can create your nonsense. All right? This channel is primarily for people who would like to learn. Okay? So today I'm teaching 5 ways to make money from your skills. Okay? So whatever you're an expert in, if you're an expert in gardening, if you're an expert in being a mechanic, if you're an expert in cake decorating, artist, whatever it is, you can create a digital product from that. Okay? So I mentioned you can create an ebook, journal, guide, or simple template. Now, if you're overthinking, I don't know how to create an ebook or a template, go get a mentor. Okay? Go use the AI tools that are available at your fingertips. Right now, Google actually dropped a free tool. Everybody's talking about Nano Banana. Okay? You can use that. You can even use it to create a logo. I've seen this guy that actually, he has a Shopify store, and you know that ring, that sleeping ring, he was able to drop that ring into Nano Banana Google AI tool, and said, and actually prompted to redesign, and gave him a logo. So there's no excuse, okay? So your coach, and I mentioned that. So if you have ideas, and let's say you're a teacher, you know how to create lesson plan or whatever, you can now scale that into online courses and workshops. Okay. So the next step for me is to, I've been doing one-on-one coaching with a few people here and there, and I need to grow that. So that's why I'm actually doing my live stream, to make sure that I can broaden my audiences and get more clients. Okay. Dylan Holmes. So yes. Hi Josh. Welcome, welcome. So today I am talking about turning your skills, your artwork, because you're an artist, into making passive income. So create a digital product where you can create a guide or a template or an ebook, something that someone else can download from your YouTube channel. Okay, so if it all depends on the level that you're at. So for people that have gotten over 1,000 subscribers, you can start giving value. So the value that you can create, whether you want your community to download a free ebook or you want to put a price tag on it for $1, $2, it's up to you. You make that call. Okay? So now, after you've done the beginning parts, the digital products or the coaching, you can now start hosting workshops. So you can host your workshop, and you can actually share it on social media where people can reach out to you to attend your workshop. So that is very, very important. Okay? So turn your skills into step-by-step training. That is how you will teach at the workshop, step by step. Some professionals, especially people that is business people, they have trouble with Excel. Some people do not know how to even create an Excel spreadsheet. So I can also host a workshop either on Zoom or in person, showing someone to create a basic spreadsheet with at least 2 or 3 tabs. Most people struggle with that. A lot of professionals, they don't know how to create a simple spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet. Okay? So I could even make a guide on that, because I know that I struggle with that for years and years until someone taught me how to do it. Okay? So your content creation, your community. So many of us, we have 60 or 80,000 followers. So if we have a small channel, like I have a small channel, I'm working on building a community where people can start joining my membership. Why would they join my membership? I have to have something of value to share with them. So if I know in my community people have a challenge with how to create an Excel spreadsheet, I can bring them behind the scene and show them how to create a simple Excel spreadsheet where they can track their progress on whatever that they have. Okay? So, another way, community support. Let's say they need mentorship on their career. They don't know how to structure their career and they want to break into technology or even learn about how to use ChatGPT, how to even create their own GTP, or even how to create a bio on their GPT. So that tool can literally help you to scale your skills, because when you have your own ChatGPT, you you actually built it out where you create a bio. You also create what you like, your interest, and you have a conversation with it. It is a personalized profile directly to you. So whatever information it's given directly to you. So you own that intellectual property. Oh, please like your upcoming live. So, what is your upcoming live about? Motivational. Pawan, motivational. What is your upcoming live about? Because I really want to make sure that my subscribers are taking the lessons that I'm dropping so you're able to grow and your subscribers can make sure that they're supporting you. Yes, I will like your live, but I need to know what are you streaming on today, because today I'm streaming about 5 ways to make money from your skills. Yes, silent. Yes, silent live helps grows your channel, but how can you monetize a silent live stream, Josh? Some people, yes, they want to listen to a silent live stream, but how can you monetize that? Because on on this platform, it's about making extra money. It's about making passive income. So thanks for the love. So to make that passive income, so after a while doing silent live, you need to figure out how to scale that, because eventually who I'm speaking with today, they have a burning desire, a skill that they would like to monetize, a skill that they would like to share to the world. So, as a licensed professional, been an insurance agent for over 10 years, I have a professional skill that I can monetize. So, I don't want to keep that skill inside of me forever. I want to be able to share to a beginner who would like to become a licensed insurance agent or a licensed adjuster and would like to know how they can make passive income, because trading time for money is definitely something that we have to transition from. After years and years working as an insurance agent or a realtor or a mechanic, you should have some kind of intellectual property that you can educate someone into that is new. We have to be able to help the next generation that is following us. Okay? So, we have another way that we can make sure that we we monetized. Okay, so we can offer services. I know that I had to pay a lot of money for editing my videos and or making thumbnails. So my thumbnails was a challenge. So if you're good at making thumbnails for other content creators, new content creators, then offer your services. Let them know that you make thumbnails and you can just audit their channel and make a few thumbnails and send it to them. Okay? So that is one way you can get paid. If you can make 3 or 4 eye-catching thumbnails, I would pay for it. Okay? Because that is an area that I struggle with. But even the thumbnail on this live stream, guess who made that thumbnail? ChatGTP. Because I built out a profile on my ChatGTP and it was able, I just wanted a basic thumbnail. And guess what? It was able to create it. The first time it made a thumbnail, I did not know what it was doing, but it was actually still getting to know me. It was still getting to know my background, my YouTube style, and what I was creating. But the moment I discussed the 5 C's, the 5 C's to build any platform, your content, make sure that the content that you're creating is of value. Okay? Make sure that it's helping someone else. Make sure that it's showcasing your own unique talent. Okay? So even if English is not your first language, who cares? Make it the thing is that the way that the world evolved is English. They do everything in English because it's a wider, broader Western, I would say, communication skills. So learn English. I would love to learn more Spanish. I habla español, poquito español. I know a few words in Spanish because in America, Spanish is the second language, pretty much. It's either English or habla español. All right? So make sure that you know how to speak English. But if you use ChatGTP, then you are able to use some of the tools in ChatGTP. So there are so many different free tools that you can subscribe to. All right. So if you're good at thumbnails, you can offer it as a freelancing, or if you're struggling with thumbnails, they have Upwork, Fiverr, all those different services. Those are people that own their skills and they are getting paid from those skills. So make sure that when you're on YouTube, you are actually striving to go that way. We call it in the business world scaling. Okay? So if you're good at managing, if you have built your content and you would like to offer services in social media management, resume writing, marketing strategy, you can do that. So I'm trying to make sure that I can scale those services as well, because I have my own website, and what I'm training is how to audit other people's website to make it a smart website, because technology has evolved. You can actually take a picture, a photograph, and bring it to life with the proper prompt. You just have to describe it. And even on TikTok, I was able to use a AI on TikTok. TikTok has its own AI generated tools right now where you can pretty much take a picture from your gallery and just it knows how to add music, and it knows how, you don't even have to prompt it. On the different AI tools, you have to prompt it. But TikTok is so unique where you can take a picture from your gallery and upload it, and it gives you the music, it dance and everything. I was like, what in the world? So yes, I'm back. What you talking about, Amelia? So today I'm talking about the 5 ways that you can make money from your skills, or if you're an expert in something, if you know how to braid hair or weave hair or make wigs, you can actually create a step-by-step guide and you can sell it. Okay? You can sell it, or you can use it to market yourself so other people can know exactly what you do. Okay? Okay, cool. Yes. So, being that I have a YouTube channel and I've been on YouTube now for quite a while, I've grown my following to over 4,000 subscribers. And I would like to make sure out of those 4,000 subscribers, I can work with at least 10 or 15 people who would like to make sure that they are providing value with their content. So their content has to make sure that they can monetize it, whether YouTube monetize it or they can create something to sell to other people. Okay? So if they can sell their knowledge to other people, they can now start creating passive income. All right? So you can create an ebook, you can make a journal, you can have a PDF with a step-by-step guide for someone else to use. Okay? So I have a quick story. I was actually doing a TikTok video, and TikTok has upgraded their AI tools to be high tech, guys. So I have an iPhone with 3 cameras. It's a dual camera, okay? So I was trying to go live and I clicked on the feature that says dual camera, and then I have an entire camera in the background. I did not know how to take it off. So I quickly know, if you are stuck on something, all you have to do is to come back over to YouTube. So on my second phone, I was able to type in how to remove dual camera from your live stream. And I was able to find 5 different YouTubers who was able to tell you step by step what to do. So I follow one of their instructions and I was back to just one normal camera because that's what I wanted to do. So again, that guy, because he knows exactly how to guide someone, he could actually do a step-by-step tutorial either on that topic, or he could have a course, an ebook on whatever other topics that he likes. So that is my next step, is to make sure that I can scale my skills. So as a licensed insurance agent, I can offer a course to other people, how to study to pass their insurance license exam, how to get licensed after their exam, and how to get a job after their license. So I could create a guide based on that. So the YouTuber, he pretty much had a video about how to remove the second camera from your live stream. So I was able to follow his instruction and it was solved. My problem was solved, okay? So that's why I'm telling you, if you know how to do something, you can make a video about it. If you you can also make a video about it, or you can make a tutorial. So if you have a recipe that you love, you can also make a tutorial about your recipe. So right now we have so much resources, content at our fingertips that we can certainly implement. So implement any one of these 5 strategies, and I will be doing and posting more about this throughout the week. So stay tuned for that. So out of out of the 5 steps, which one can you implement on your channel, or or wherever, whether it's on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook? Where will you post your expertise? Where will you post your skills? Drop a comment in the chat. So while you're doing that, I would just like to, okay, so YouTube. Okay, Amelia. So on YouTube, what is your channel about on YouTube? So YouTube, you can be yourself. So make sure. That's why I love YouTube, because I can drink a bottle of water while talking to you guys, because the lighting is hot. So just some games to make kids and enjoy kids happy. Okay, so if you do kids games, that is perfect, because so many kids. So I like the smiley face pillow. So if you like to make like these little smiley face to make you smile, and the flowers, you could create little booklets from these, and these little templates, and you could put it on your channel, or you could teach other kids how to do it. You could create a PDF that they can download from your channel. Okay? So if you have ChatGPT or any other AI tools that can give you, you can just ask it, these are my talents, this is what I like to do. I like to make sure, I like some games that to make kids happy. You let ChatGPT know that I'm a gamer and I create games to make other kids happy, or to make kids happy, and help me with a simple PDF that they can use to help themselves. Okay? So now you become an expert in that area, and other kids can come back and download the steps, and that's how you are able to build a community where those kids, if they would like to even get more games, high level games, then they're able. What is your thoughts on black people? So um so yes, so this is where, oh, you do that every time. All right. So now you can actually create a membership. So you can let those people that you've been helping to join your membership. So when they join your membership, now you can actually do a hands-on tutorial. So I actually help other people to create a simple Excel spreadsheet. So on YouTube, some people may not be in front of their computer, or or in a convenient place. So if I schedule, let's say once a month, I'm creating a subscription, a members only tutorial. I can now set up a Zoom meeting where I can bring one or two people and show them how to start a Excel spreadsheet where they can track their progress or they can track their inventory and so forth. Yes, so that's how you have membership, and people can actually subscribe to your membership. You're welcome for even 99 cents. So I've joined membership from other with other YouTubers for 99 cents, for 2.99, and now that's how you're able to scale up here and join Patreon. So Patreon, people pay for that membership, and Patreon get a percentage. I think YouTube gets a percentage and you get a percentage. So everybody is able to get a percentage. So it is a community because YouTube is a business platform. They want us to make sure that we create content, and in turn, we are able to use the tools. They can in turn show other YouTubers our content. But if we're not providing value, we're not making any money to even get our content pushed out to go viral. So that's why we have to make sure that we are creating high value content at some point in order for us to get pushed out, to become viral, get pushed out to other content creators, other new content creators that can use our knowledge. And in turn, we can scale our knowledge and our skills. So the goal is understand what you would like to create. Understand after a while. If you're a new creator, and Amelia, how many followers do you have on your page? Can you read? So thank God for YouTube. If people do not follow the community guidelines, I don't have to give them access to my channel, okay? Because my channel is only for people that would like to learn and improve their content, as well as to use some of the information that I'm sharing to scale their skills, okay? So the main takeaway that I would like to leave you guys with today is you don't have to invent the wheel, okay? All you need to do is to reinvent in yourself, okay? You just need to package your skill and know how to do it the right way. So thanks for the heart, thanks for the smiley face, and start small with one method, okay? Master that one method and then expand it. Your skill is valued, okay? Someone out there will literally, or someone out there is waiting to pay for your knowledge and take and take for granted every day. Okay? So someone else out there will pay for your knowledge that you take for granted every day. So sometimes when we're good at something, we're good at providing value, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or just sharing our laughter or sharing our games or artistry. We take those skills for granted, while someone else out there is literally trying to learn something, and we could be the one to teach them. So many professionals struggle with Excel. I was one of them. I did not know how to do Excel. I've watched all the YouTube stuff and all that. I had to take a class on how to properly create a simple spreadsheet. I was like, it's this easy? Why do they make it complicated on these platforms? So, if you have a knowledge, and the reason why I wrote my ebook about my YouTube journey is because I did the research. I went to other people and actually just simply asked, "Do you have a YouTube channel?" And 90% of them said no. And I said, "Okay, you don't, let me show you." And I was able to show them how to upload 3 videos. Some of them weren't interested, and I get that. It's not for everyone. So, yes, thank you for the help. Yes, absolutely, Amelia. So, remember that your skill that you take for granted every day, someone is waiting to pay a lot of money for that skill. Okay? So, continue to create, continue to share, and remember the 5 C's that I spoke about on my channel. Your content. Make sure, because your content is gaming. So because you're a gamer, make sure that you do a little bit of educational videos on gaming. You can mix it up. You are the creator. So continue to create. So your content, make sure that you are consistent in posting your videos. Post every day. Make sure that you have something on your community page. I struggle with that until I had to have ChatGTP help me out, because trust me, to get up in the morning to do other things, and it is a lot. So if you have a tool called ChatGTP, you can personalize it. I have the paid version, so it is personalized to my liking, and I can go in and change it and ask it to give me content, build out my content for 7 days. All I need to do is to tell it the topic that I would like to discuss, and it will give me an outline. If I don't like the outline, I can say, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Go ahead and do it. So we have a 24-hour content strategist that can help us out. So we have no excuse, okay? No excuse to create our ebook, to create our journal, and to find posts. ChatGTP has access to infinite amount of data. It doesn't have to go and look for anything. That's why it is able to give us information so rapidly and so quickly, because it has so much data. So what I actually ask it to do for me, it is unique to me, because I never actually posted the 5 ways to make money from my skills or my expertise on my channel. That is unique to me. So if you even use the same content and put it on your channel, it is unique to you. Okay? It's not. Yes, that's why we're here. We're here to provide value, not to reinvent the wheel. We can perfect it. You can, that's why I'm here to share and educate and build value. So whenever I say join my community for the next value that I'm creating, you can say, yes, Miss Bailey, definitely I would like to check it out, because guess what? She gave me ideas, I implemented those ideas, and now my channel is growing. People are subscribing, they're coming to me for ideas and information. Voila! That is how we make society better. That is how we improve ourselves. And that's how we're able to make passive income. Because just having a 9 to 5 trading time for money, it is getting more restricted. Okay? Employers are cutting jobs. Employers are using AI to do some of the entry level jobs that they had hired us to do in the past. Now they're using AI to do those kind of entry level jobs. So if we're not creating and using our skills that we have learned on the job to create passive income for ourselves, then some of us might get left behind. And then the world is in turmoil, because now people do not use their skill set, their mind in thinking, and they're not in a good place. So I want to make sure that I leave this world a better place. I was able to create and share something that I've learned that someone else taught me, and I can share it, and hopefully my YouTube channel will grow and other people can say, she did something. She left her smile, and I could have learned something from what she tried to explain. All right? So implement. I would love to make sure that when I come back or when I visit your channel, you are implementing some of the tasks that we spoke about today. Okay? So I can tell you, because I've done the work. I've started my YouTube channel. I've posted over 4,000 videos. I've grown my YouTube channel to over 4,000 subscribers. I've written my ebook. Okay? I have a website. So I can say, okay, I can talk about a website. I can talk about different financial products, because I do have the education and the license to speak on financial literacy. Okay? So, because I do have the knowledge and the skill set, I can say, okay, do this, do that. But I had to do it for myself. So I had to learn the 5 C's: your content, whether it's educational, entertainment, or whatever it is, your content, okay? You're being consistent. Make sure that you build a community. When someone comment on your video in a positive way, you respond. Even when they comment in a negative way, you respond in kind, okay? So you want to be able to interact, you want to be able to engage, and you want to be able to keep the algorithm in your favor. You would like YouTube to see that you are consistent, you are building a community, and that's what they want. They want to be able to 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 reward you with your consistency and the type of content. So if you were to go to some of my videos and you click there is commercials that are playing on my videos. Why? Because my content is of value. YouTube would not have put other people's commercial, and other people would not want to pay money. Ad is a revenue. Ad is a paid feature. Okay? So YouTube would not recommend that they place their ad on my videos. So that is a big deal. So hi Cecilia. All right. Okay, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. So thanks Amelia for stopping in. That's no worries. You don't have to you don't have to apologize. We are very busy and time is money, okay? So when time is money, we have to make sure we only have limited time. So we have to make sure that it's used wisely. So, oh, you subscribe. Thank you. Sean 30. Of course. Thank you. So remember, Sean, if you have a YouTube channel and you would like to grow that channel, make sure you follow the 5 steps, the 5 C's, okay? Your content, make sure that you are consistent. If you're going to upload every day or once a week, do something. If you don't want to post a video, go to your community page and post something there. So the algorithm can actually get used to your content and categorize your content and show it to people that they would like. The system knows us whether we like it or not. The system knows our habits from our activities and habits on our smartphones and looking at other content on the internet. The system is already aware of our background, what we like to do, what we don't like to do. So because I am a professional, the system already knows me. So it wasn't hard for ChatGTP to actually categorize what I would like to show and topics that I researched. And I learned so much from YouTube because YouTube is our university. So I was watching this young lady I think she's from Nigeria, and she said she literally asked ChatGTP how to make money on our YouTube channel. And ChatGTP did an audit on her channel and found out that she wasn't consistent, her content wasn't good, and she needed to do this and do that. And she took the advice. Now, whenever she uploaded videos, she get 30, within a week, she's at 35,000 views. That is remarkable. So when I watched her video and she mentioned that, I had to do that. I had to go and ta- and copy and paste my own YouTube channel into ChatGTP. I had to copy and paste some of my videos in ChatGTP, and ChatGTP was not nice. I say, audit this video, audit my channel, and be brutally honest. Let me know what I need to improve. Let me know my strengths and my weaknesses so I can be of higher value to my community, to my audience. Baby. Yes. So it's like when you have your job and your supervisor did that monthly one-in-one review, and some parts of the review kind of like did not sit well. Well, guess what? They've been watching how many times you log into the system late, how many times you take breaks, how many times you did not show up, how many times you did not take the call, how many times you transfer a call, how many times you did well. But what they focus on most of the time is your weaknesses. And a lot of us, we do not like to address our weaknesses because there is a disconnect when it comes to our weaknesses. So we have to be able to improve those weaknesses, and that's how a coach comes in. But Chat GTP, it's not a human, so when it critique and provide you with the feedback, you cannot catch a feeling because it's a machine. So I say to you today, go ahead and implement some of the strategies. So I provided you how to build the 5-step framework, how to build that 5-step framework and turn your skills into passive income. So again, I just want to summarize the 5 ways again: digital products, coaching or consulting. Then you can actually host a workshop, or you can start selling online courses. And also we can do freelance work and provide services. So some of us, we don't know how to create good thumbnails. We don't want to do this. We know, or some of us already know how to create fire thumbnails, and you have access to the AI tools. You can sell your services, all right, and get paid for it. You can manage social media. You can write resume. A lot of people do not know how to optimize their resumes. So many resumes are out there, like outdated. I was one of them. My resume was outdated too. Not even, not even Indeed was actually referring my resume to the right recruiters. So when I actually optimize my resume, recruiters from the industry that I would like to participate in, I was able to get more interviews. So, and also freelance services, you can now market. You can market your expertise. So if you know how to do marketing for website, you can actually look at different businesses in your local area that they need certain types of services, and you can market to them. You can start building that top selling email marketing strategy that people pay you so much for. So what I'll do, I'll share. This will be a series and we'll take it from there. So thank you so much, Digi Mega Chat. Okay. So thank you guys. I've actually went an hour, and I just want to say thank you all. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I teach educational topics on my channel, and if I can do it, you can do it. So make sure that your channel is valued, and turn your channel into a lovable channel where people can now pay you for your skills and for your time. So you don't have to just depend on a job, which the job is the first line, and we get that. But right now, we should actually have another skill. We have the tools that can help us to have a additional skill. So do it, okay? Until next time, bye for now.